Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and we're here with a Pauper Challenge. We're going to be playing the Sunday Pauper Challenge. We are live right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. Of course, record all my videos from my YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. So again, those two platforms, follow me on either platform. That's the best way to support me. Twitch.tv/snapboltgames and youtube.com/snapbolt. Okay, thank you so much for your support. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to either platform, and that's all I'll say. Let's get right into this deck tech, and then we're going to play the challenge. So this is the exact same 75 I played last week, and we were able to top 8 last week. There was a couple changes we may have wanted, but you know what? I just decided I think I'm going to run it back, and I'll get into the reasons why. But for those that don't know, this is my blue-white Evoke brew. Good result with the top 8. We lost in the quarters last week, but hopefully we'll do a little bit better even this week. Hopefully we can take it down. But just looking for another good showing, another top 8 is basically our goal here. So what this deck is, it just plays these 8 Evoke creatures, and then you combo that with Angelic Renewal and Ephemerate. I've done a bunch of deck techs, so I don't want to go too deep. You can always check out the YouTube channel for more detailed deck techs. But basically, we're a blue-white control deck, and we combo with these Evoke creatures with Renewal and Ephemerate. And then we have a late game of our Chaomancer Ephemerate, getting back counter spells, can get back Last Breath, Dispel, cantrips, and then we can just loop late to dinner with our Chaomancer and our creatures for just like a lot of inevitability. The one Dawnbringer Cleric has actually been pretty crucial, so I've really liked the one Dawnbringer Cleric in the main deck. Just being able to blow up specifically makeshift munitions from Affinity is huge. A little bit of life gain and just like again, the modality of this card is just really strong. I like it a lot better than Lone Missionary in the main, so really like the one Dawnbringer Cleric here. We still have the one Last Breath. This has been so-so, but I'm expecting more Fae this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. I like the 7 Cantrip Suite, 2 Brainstorm, 1 Ponder, 4 Preordain. I kind of like the Brainstorm Ponder split actually because we do want to leave up instant speed interaction a lot of times, and Brainstorm is good there. Plus, we do have a fair amount of shuffle effects for the Brainstorms, so I like that. See, what else do I want to talk about? I still do like the one Seagate. It's performed fine. It is clunky, but as a one of, it's just a nice target for Ephemerate and Renewal as well. And again, in the sideboard, what I kind of wanted was to add Stonehorn Dignitary back into the 75, but I just don't think I'm going to want that. Like, the only matchups I really want that against is like maybe mono green, like stuff like Boggles or mono white heroic, and I'm not really expecting to face those matchups that much. And I want 4 Dust to Dust, 2 Revoke for Affinity still. I think that's pretty important. I think Affinity is the best deck. And we still have 3 Hydroblast, and that doesn't leave that much space. Like, I need some hate for Fae. Right now, I just have Holy Light and Gut Shots, and that's about it. I think the Fae matchup is decent, but that's still not that much hate for Fae. I like the Negate, especially against like the Pestilence decks, things like that. And a second Dawnbringer Cleric as well. We don't even have that much hate for Burn. I know we have Negate triple Hydro, but Burn is going to be close as well without any Lone Missionaries or anything like that. So I wasn't able to fit the Stonehorns into the 75. Could play it over like a Seagate Oracle, I suppose, in the main, but I just like the more value oriented line here. So yeah, we got about 4 minutes until the challenge starts. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that is, I believe, as of right now, still, I didn't see any patches or anything, so Fairy Miscreant, it's played in Mono Blue Fae. It's 1 blue for a 1/1 flying fairy. When it enters the battlefield, if you control another creature named Fairy Miscreant, draw a card. But right now, it's bugged. And if you just play a Fairy Miscreant with no creatures in play, you still get to draw. So it's literally just broken on Magic Online. So I'm kind of like bummed about that because if one of our opponents is playing Fairy Miscreant, either in Mono Blue or abusing it in another Blue-Black Fae or Blue-Red Fae deck, knowing that they can draw extra cards, it's going to be hard to beat because that's just so strong. 1 mana, 1/1 flying fairy, draw a card is just so hard to beat, especially if somebody's like ephemerating it or something. But if we do face it, I can just apply for a reimbursement, but that's just kind of a bummer. I just want to show like an actual game of Magic, and Magic Online seems to be getting kind of left by the wayside. They don't really care about these bug fixes that much. It seems to take them a while to fix now. They're focused on Arena, so hopefully we won't get punished by any Fairy Miscreants, but if we do, we at least get a free challenge here. So I think that about does it for this deck, and a little talk about the miscreant bug here. So let's just go right into round one. All right, round one, we're against Alberto SD. Opponent says hi NGO. We say hey GLHF. We have a mulligan because a one land bounce land hand just doesn't work. So it's mulligan. Opponent kept 7. 1 bounce land into 0 lands. Just unfortunate here, going to 5. But yeah, this 5 looks good. Let's keep. I think I'm putting back late to dinner ephemerate here. Looks good. Might even just wait on the brainstorm. Could have put back ephemerate. I'm not sure. It's going to be interesting to see what we're up against. Obviously, keeping the 2 lands, the brainstorm and the renewal, is between the ephemerate, late to dinner. But I think this is a pretty safe line here. They have a cool full art island, but I do like this one better. Preordained, great draw. Yeah, we're on 5 or 7, but this deck can easily just renewal into Evoke Moldrifter, draw 4, and just get right out of any mulligan as long as we, draw decently. So I don't hate it. I wonder if we're against the mirror. Even if it's a little clunky, I think I can draw the Chancery, bottom the island, because then I have up to 4 mana. Even if it's, like I said, clunky, I think it's worth. Bottom, top, bounce in seems good here. Essentially drawing us another card. It doesn't look like we're under that much pressure, so really interested to see what we're up against. Probably just blue-black Fae. Could be the mirror. Could be blue-white fam. We'll see. I don't want to see blue-white familiars, basically. My guess is blue-black Fae, especially with the turn 1 brainstorm, but again, I still don't know. We're drawing random cards now. There's almost 100% I'm going to jam renewal on too. Yeah, blue-black Fae. Could be blue-red Fae too. We don't know yet. Snuff out. Okay, now we know. So again, I think this matchup is good for us. I think we're favored. And what's up, everyone? Thanks for coming out for the stream. Play renewal, pass. Gotta watch out on this brainstorm. Don't want to get caught by a spell setter sprite. So gonna have to watch out, try to play around that if we can. Opponent is probably wondering what deck we're playing. They might not know the channel. I don't know the opponent's name, and they might have no idea what we're doing. So they're probably reading this card. Love to see it. Also, if they don't know what we're doing, that really hurts them because I think you really need to understand this deck and how it works in order to play against it effectively. People often don't value this card highly because they're like, what is this card? Like, I don't understand what the opponent's doing. And this card just is really good in our deck with 8 Evoke creatures. We just need to find them now. Gonna get ninja'd here? No. There's a swamp, sure. But removal is not good against renewal. Okay. Now we just go play Chancery, bounce Plains. Not gonna brainstorm main phase because then they could just flash in a spell setter sprite, counter it. I don't like that. Opponent also playing really slow here. Again, they're probably trying to find out what the hell is going on, or they're just a slow player. I'm not sure, but like we play bounce and they're in the tank here. What are they in the tank about? That doesn't make sense. I'm definitely not brainstorming into a spell setter sprite, that's for sure. This island is actually pretty sick, but I still like this one a lot better. The crashing waves just remind me of like the Japanese art style, like waves a little bit, and it looks so cool. I should just play the whole challenge like this. That would be bad if I misclicked and bounced the island and then it ended up costing me because I was trying to show off the art. Alright, now we just are looking to draw Moldrifter at any point, and then we can Moldrifter with the spell backup. Evoke Moldrifter with the spell backup, draw 4. Again, Spell Stutter is not good against the Evoke creatures. There's almost no way you counter Moldrifter or Soul of Migration with the Spell Stutter sprite, which is why I think this matchup is good. It would be nice to get the Tranquil Cove down, because then we could leave up Dispel or Ephemerate with only one land up. All right, so they almost for sure have Counterspell. See, if they don't play Augur, they definitely have Counterspell or Spellstutter Sprite. Maybe not both. I think at this point it's worth it to go for end of turn Brainstorm, because if they Spellstutter it, then I can untap and draw an Evoke creature or cantrip or something. It's kind of scary for them to counter this and be tapped out against this board, so we'll see. I think I need to go for this now. Again, hoping to draw Mole Drifter in the top 3. Spellstutter. Counterspell. Wow. Was not expecting Counterspell. Ash Barrens, damn. Okay. We're getting hit by Ninja again. They still do have Snuff Out up, which is just like brutal. Looks like we're probably going to lose this game. Counterspell on Brainstorm was so aggressive. Like, imagine if I had Mole Drifter there. I could just go like Evoke Mole Drifter, draw 4, leave up Ephemerate to counter spells to counter Snuff Out. But now it's kind of rough. They've drawn 2. Again, I still like the matchup, but play Augur, play Preordain first. If they top, they can hit on this Augur. They one top, one bottom. They don't play anything. They probably have 2 more counter spells. Pretty sure we're dead here, but we'll try to play it out. If we draw exactly Mole Drifter and they don't have double counter, I mean, all they need is counter plus Spellstutter at this point, which I assume they probably have. So, mulligan to 5. Looks like we're not going to get there here, but I'll keep fighting. Journey to Nowhere. That's actually a good one. I mean, it's just going to get countered, I think. Got to go for it, though. So they need Counterspell plus Spellstutter or double counter. I mean, they didn't play Augur. Why wouldn't they play Augur unless they had 2 of those cards? I guess they could just have double Spellstutter up. That would get us 2, actually, because we can't interact with that. Wow, they're just letting it happen. That seems really good for us. 7 cards to 3, but again, we just need to draw Mole Drifter and have it resolve. Maybe they were just playing so safe and being like, I don't even need to counter that, and then I can just save my counterspell in case they draw Mole Drifter. Devour Flesh, that's fine. This is a new card they've been playing. Okay, so now we just, again, top deck Soul Migration or Mole Drifter here, and we're off to the races. Let's go. Let's sweat it. Huh. Yes. Let's go land. Evoke. Do I just hardcast? That's an option. It's a decent option. I like it because then they have to play a removal spell still. And then I just get more value out of this by hardcasting. Because if they play a removal spell, then I just get to use the renewal anyway. And I can still protect this with this spell because I have 6 mana. So I don't think they can stop this. They can play like double removal spell pretty easily because we know they have these 3 cards, probably have another Snuff Out. But again, removal is not that good against us. Okay. So now they're probably going to end of turn play a Devour Flesh or a Cast Down, which I'll probably just let happen and then use my renewal. They don't play anything. Okay, we're back in this game. So they're gonna ninja us again probably, but Dawnbringer Cleric can stop that pretty well. They're gonna play a removal spell? No. They're trying to ninja. They just did it a little bit too early. They didn't ninja. Wow, I think we're ahead. I think we're favored here. Like, Moly D renewal is so hard for them to deal with. We know they have multiple more removal spells. Going for Ephemerate doesn't seem that good. I'm just going to draw 2 more cards here. Renewal is so strong, and now they cast down. So they've used this and this. So I can just go for Dispel here. Sure, they might Spell Stutter Sprite it. I think it's kind of the line. Make them use another spell. You can just let it happen too and have Dispel up for the future. I'm just gonna let it happen. Because I want to protect like another Mole Drifter if I can draw it. I just want to keep the card advantage going. Maybe I can draw late to dinner as well. And I'm really far ahead on time, and I feel like I'm just taking my sweet time here, so I like that. Nice. Okay, nice. So I have 6 mana. I don't think there's a reason to go Soul of Migration, go for the Soul of Migration Ephemerate right now. I'm just going to go Dawnbringer Cleric, gain 2 life. I can exile a card from their yard. I think gaining 2 life is better. And then just pass with Counterspell, Dispel, Ephemerate up. They have this Devour Flesh, but I can try to counter that. It's gain 2. Devour Flesh is good because we can't like Ephemerate in response to it, but it's not good if we are able to Soul of Migration. Okay, so now I think, I mean, I could just let this happen too. This is close. I think I just let it happen. I don't think I care about this. I gain 3 life. I'm back to 20. And I'm closer to being able to resolve Evoke Soul of Migration plus Ephemerate with counter backup. So now I'm like pretty safe to like counter anything they do on this next turn. Most things I'll counter. A cantrip I probably won't, but most other things I will. Again, the only thing that stops the Soul of Migration is actual counterspell. They've used 1, and I can counter spells pretty nicely. Plus, I can fight on their turn, so still feeling decent. If they ninja us this turn, that's probably worst case scenario. If they play a Gurmag Angler, that could be kind of rough, but beatable. They didn't have a ninja last turn. Nice. Okay, they just do nothing. Oh. Let's go. I go for Evoke Ephemerate. I have 2 Ephemerates and a Dispel up. Let's just try it. I think it's worth. I'm going to go for all these things here. I'm going to fight here. They don't have Counterspell. Gets kind of rough for them. They could have Spell Stutter Sprite, which is kind of annoying, but beatable. Oh, there's a Late to Dinner and a Mole Drifter. Let's go. Love it. This deck is so fun. So they do have Spell Stutter Sprite. I could just go for Counterspell. I can let this Spell Stutter Resolve go for another Ephemerate with the spell up. I think that's what I like doing. They need another Spell Stutter Sprite exactly. I don't care too much about this being in play. Drawing a land there would have been nice, but another Spell Stutter. So they did have it. Okay, they break this up. They get 2 more Spell Stutters in play. It's okay. We can always go for a Late to Dinner on Mole Drifter next turn with some counters up. Not drawing a land there was kind of brutal, but we did draw good cards. You might even say sick. No ninja. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go late to dinner, Mully D. They still can't spell stutter. 4 mana. Our CMC is high, which is why I like this matchup. It's so funny how like having a clunky deck makes you good against these spell stutter sprite decks sometimes. Counter spell. Just dispel. Drawing a land here would be huge, especially island would be great because then I can just leave up counter spell. And we're 1 mana away from also just starting to tap out for Soul of Migration, which just crushes this board. So we have a lot of good draws. Mostly land is what we want. Bounce land would be fine. Tap land would be fine. Just any land. Ash Barrens would be fine. Island would be great. Opponent is using so much time here. I mean, yeah, those cards I think are coming in. But I think the matchup is just good in general. All right, they stop that, but we have a lot more. So we're at 14, 3 cards in hand. They haven't been able to ninja yet. Hey, what's up, Stompy? Thanks for the good luck wishes. And yeah, obviously Gutshot helps a lot. Holy Light is also good, like cleaning up multiple creatures. I think we're just doing really well here. This is interesting. I think I just tap out for Mole Drifter. They've used 3 of their counter spells. And then I can tap out for Soul of Migration next turn because, come on, I'm going to draw land at some point, right? Removal spell, it's fine. We are down to 10. Nice. I think I can take 4 and then leave up counterspell. Like, do I need to journey just a 1 power thing? I don't think so. I'd rather leave up counter for like a Gurmag Angler or something that could give us a problem and then just play a Soul of Migration next turn. Just start, Soul of Migration train here. Clamego or Clamego, I don't know how to say it, but what's up? Okay, we're at 6. It's getting kind of dicey, but they've used, again, 3 counter spells. They only have 3 cards. Alternatively, I can play Seagate Oracle and then leave up like multiple counters, take 3, and then maybe Soul of Migration with counter up next turn. They need actual counter spell. Let's just go. Nice. Removal spell here. Snuff out, sure. This is still pretty good though because I can just block these spell stutters now with these birds. And then just play another one. Especially if we draw another untap land. You're facing a lot of blue white Evoke in the leagues. Love to hear that. And they just played 2 cast downs on our birds, put us to 2. Okay, it's getting kind of sketchy, but that is a sick draw. Sick draw. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 mana. So if I go 4 mana Soul of Migration, 1 mana Ephemerate, that's 5 mana. I only have 1 counter up, but they only have 1 card in hand. So it's just a line. So Evoke Soul, this has to work, and then I'm just like pretty stabilized at this point. This happens a lot with this deck where you get really low and then you stabilize. So you have to be comfortable playing here. Oh, sick Ritual, thank you for subscribing. Love to see that. Perfect time. Right when we're about to do some sick stuff here. Ephemerate with counter up. They have 1 card in hand. You can just counter a removal spell here. And then our board is so much better. We have more card advantage coming. Sorry, I'm trying to read all these comments, but I can't quite read everything and focus right now. So sorry if I missed stuff. Okay, we don't have another counter up, but again, looking good here. They're at 12. We have Ephemerate coming back down. We have card advantage, removal, and counter in hand versus their top deck. Like, even if they top deck a removal spell right now here, I think we're still pretty heavily favored. Fairies here, that's fine. just want to focus here, make sure I don't throw this game away. They have 0 cards in hand. They went 1 top, 1 bottom, but we have counterspell. So I think it's pretty much locked up, honestly. Like, they don't have burn spells. I think this matchup is just good for us. Like, our draw felt kind of clunky, and I think we're just doing really well still. Another counter. Let's go. Whew. Late to dinner. Don't mind if I do. And then I don't even need double counter up, but I also don't need to journey, so just pass the turn. Cool, getting people following. This is game 1. Yeah, it says the game in the top right there, round 1, game 1. Counter this. Then I'm gonna late to dinner Mole Drifter next turn, draw some more cards, and that should just lock it up. Preordain, we're getting people following, awesome. Bottom, top. Now let's just go late to dinner, Mole Drifter. There's another Mole D, nice. Let's go. Actually, I was gonna cycle this, but I think I want to just play this, then crack food token right now. I can probably start attacking. They're at 12. And now once we just find our Chaosmancer, it's over. Because then we can just loop our Ephemerates and counter spells, and they can't get out of that at this point. There's not enough time. I'm pretty sure, like, as long as I don't mess up, there's 0% chance for me to lose here. I guess I shouldn't say 0, because it's always possible, but... yeah, this is fine, because I can just counter the like, if they find a good spell, I can counter that. Honestly, opponent is playing so slow, I could just choose to not win this game, especially if I find... actually, I can just let this resolve and then journey it. I can just choose again to not win. I know that's kind of weird, but they're using so much time. It's not like my fault they're playing so slow. They can concede at any time. And then I just go play our Chaosmancer, get back Ephemerate, pass the turn. They can draw a card, we counter it, and then, yeah, they concede. Okay. It's funny, like, you don't have to win. If opponent wants to keep playing and using time, they can do that. It's not my choice. Okay. Let's get these. Let's get this. Again, I think our matchup's already good, so we don't need to sideboard too heavily here. I don't think I like Relic. Sometimes they can bring in Graveyard Hate. I don't hate cutting this. Last Breath is actually good. I don't hate cutting some cantrips. Sometimes I like to cut 1 Ephemerate. I want to take my time sideboarding here because I feel like sideboarding is like one of my weakest parts in my game. Like sometimes I'm just like, okay, looks good, jam, but I want to like actually really think about everything carefully. Like late to dinner could stay in the deck. It's just if they have Relic, it gets like a lot worse. So I think going down to 1 copy is reasonable. I like Palace Sentinels. I think because they often play 2 or 3 ways to take the Monarch themselves, so having a way to take the Monarch without having to attack is strong. I like Last Breath, I like Journey. Love Renewal in this matchup, will not side one of those out. Don't want to side out Counterspell or Dispel, even bringing in Negate as an extra counterspell. Brainstorm, I think Ponder can come out because it's not great against Spellstutter. This looks good. I don't think we need Dawnbringer Cleric as well in this matchup. Obviously, like Mole Drifter and Soul Migration a ton. This looks good. Double Gut Shot plus Holy Light does help a lot, I think. Like, this just makes Spellstutter Sprite so much worse. Like, they think they can Spellstutter, they're relying on that, and then we just basically counter a Spellstutter Sprite with a Gut Shot if, like, the timing works out. Plus, they just go, like, turn 1 Fairy Seer thinking they can Ninja, just Gut Shot it, get it out of there. So, looks good. Let's go game 2. Opponent has, like, 10 minutes to win 2 games also, or 11 minutes. I love playing this deck. So fun. Oh, do I think the old Harvest Pyre Storm deck? Harvest Pyre Storm. Harvest Pyre is the spell that deals a lot of damage to a creature. I don't know what Harvest Pyre Storm is. Harvest Pyre is 2 mana, instant, exile X instants and sorceries, right? And then deal X damage to a creature. I don't even know what that is. Sorry. Oh, look, we got Gut Shot, Snap Keep. Aw, damn. Mulliganed. Well, we I might have misclicked in Mulligan there, but at least we can keep this hand. This hand looks really good. So, just gonna keep this hand. Oh, damn, misclick. Mulliganed again. All right, well, we're down to 5. Maybe I can click correctly here. Opponent kept 6. This 5 is not even that good. And Neurons, I don't know that deck at all, so I can't speak to it. Need to focus on this game though. I think I'm just gonna go to 4. Maybe that's incorrect. But I have to draw like mono lands with this hand for it to be good. Maybe it's a keep. I can put back Archaeomancer, Counterspell, and then just try to draw lands. I need to draw like all lands. God. All right. Put back Dispel. I could put back Dispel. I kind of want to keep the Gut Shot. I could put back Dispel, Preordain. I need to put back 3 cards. Oops. Let's cancel. That was actually a misclick. Dispel, Gut Shot, Ash Barrens. I can also keep the Ash Barrens, keep 3 lands, Soul of Migration. Rough mulligans here. 5 is good with Island and Cantrip, but this deck needs a lot of mana. It's like we needed to get up to 4 mana quickly with that hand. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to ignore what they're doing and just we're at 4 cards, so we really need to get off the ground here. I'm actually gonna preordain now to play around Spell Stutter. I think I can go bottom top. I don't want really to draw Brainstorm. I just want to draw like Angelic Renewal here. I'm not even sure what else. Augur here. Relic. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna go Chancery. Gonna try to just play fast here, keep the pressure on them. Actually, yeah, it's actually really cool. People are probably seeing it more in the leagues because again, last weekend I top 8'd the challenge. So people who might not know the channel or the deck are probably just seeing it in the top 8 of the challenge. So they might be picking it up that way as well, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm just gonna go for Journey on this. Yeah, Journey tap land. We can actually get back into this game again. Molly D gets you back into games. All right, Journey, get this out of here. Tranquil Cove, go. Like, we're not doing that bad. Hitting land drops is really nice. Yeah, I think I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if you were here at the beginning of the stream, but I think this deck actually has a very favorable matchup against Blue Black Fae. Like, I don't know if I've ever lost the matchup, actually. They're tapped out here. I don't want them to counter this Molly D next turn. I just want the card advantage, so I'm just going to Evoke. I just want a Divination and make sure I can resolve it. Drawing the cards, I think, is the most important. And I want to preordain. And then, yeah, we're back in this game. And this is a mulligan to 4. Yeah, they have Relic. It's kind of annoying, but we can beat that. All right, let's go bottom top. Now if they ever tap out, I can go Evoke Soul Migration Ephemerate. Yeah, we mulligan to 4, but opponent's start was slow, so I think we're doing reasonable. They're stuck on mana as well, so if they're not leaving up Counterspell, we can, again, Evoke Soul Migration Ephemerate at any point for 5 mana, and then That's kind of hard for them to beat. I guess we can't because they have double snuff out, so scratch that. I need to just get up to hard cast on this. I could just evoke soul, make 2 flyers. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I don't really want to get got by these fairy seers. Alright, new plan. Seagate Oracle, leave up counterspell. Or Seagate Oracle, tap land, leave up ephemerate. I like the tap land line. Let's just start with this. Archaeomancer. I guess I could have taken Island because they have Relic going, but I think this is actually good. Maybe they're going to have to pop Relic at some point. It's nice to have access to the Archaeomancer. Hopefully we don't get ninja'd here. They go for Snuff Out. I'm just going to let it happen. I don't care about my spells that are, or my Seagate that much. We can beat Monarch if they do that. I mean, we might lose to it, but their hand is Snuff Out, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Chancery. Damn. I think I need to just wait. It's looking rough, but again, we could win. The worst matchups for this deck are Elves and Defenders. Probably Elves is the worst possible matchup. But other than those 2 matchups specifically, I think we're pretty decent against everything else. Also, literally remember, opponent has to win this game and another game. And they have 8 minutes to our 13 minutes. They're playing very, very slowly. Yeah, I mean, if a lot of Elves is being played, I wouldn't recommend this deck. You can like add extra hate cards for Elves and like additional gut shots and or more holy lights, but don't know if you want to do that. Okay, so they have a Snuff Out. They're probably just going to stay with all their mana untapped. So now I can go Soul of Migration, Ephemerate, leave up Counterspell, or I can just tap out for Soul. They need actual Counterspell to stop the Soul, but they have like multiple removal spells. Like they have to have nothing else for me to be able to Soul of Migration, Ephemerate. I'm just going to tap out for it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go for the Evoke Ephemerate line. This is close. I guess I can double Ephemerate as well. I'm going to go for this. Because, yeah, now I can counterspell. If I just tapped out, this wouldn't work. And then I can Ephemerate in response to the Snuff Out. They have double counter? Okay, well, can't beat that. Just going to try to be annoying and survive as long as I can here. Make them use time. Yeah, maybe the turn I played the tap land, if I had played Island to be able to counter Thorn, that might have been the line. Because now we're in trouble. They won bottom, one top, but they draw the card. They have all their Fairy Seers still in the deck. It's pretty aggressive in this matchup. Okay, Moe D with double Ephemerate. We're going in. Cast the Evoke. I want to play Island first in case we draw counter spells. Draw 2 and then go for Ephemerate. Spell Stutter Sprite. Alright, let's just go for Ephemerate again. Do we know? Oh, we know they have another Snuff Out, huh? There's nothing I can do. Yeah. We're at 10. Not sure we're going to be able to get out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can evoke this next turn, maybe. At least we might be able to buy time, especially if we draw a counterspell or something. We have 8 mana, so if we have a good draw, we might just be fine. Okay, it's annoying. Counterspell, that's a good draw. It basically shuts off most of their attacks. Oh, they used the relic. Yeah, never mind. We're just dead. Okay. They got us. Oh, I missed the subscribe. Thanks, Eris Takwisla. Don't know how to say that. Okay. Going game 3, opponent with 6 minutes. At least we'll have the time pressure on them. Got to play carefully. I mean, that was mulligan to 5, win game 1, mulligan to 4. We were in game 2, but we lost. But that was, again, a mulligan to 4 cards. So I still love this matchup. This deck is pretty consistent as far as keeping hands. We just have gotten kind of unlucky so far. Still, Blue Black Pay is a good deck. It's not like it's like an auto win, but again, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, come on. Oh, Laurel, now I know what that means. Please. We did not lose. We got this. Game 3, we're on the play. Snap Keep. Gonna lead Tranquil Cove. Might even just play Renewal on 2, Preordain on 3. Getting Renewal down is huge in this matchup. Could leave up Counterspell on 2 as well. Counter like a Augur, but I think I like just jamming this. Getting this down is so important. If they want to resolve Augur, then so be it. Then we get to resolve Preordain. Nice. So now I'm going to go play Island, play Preordain with counter up. And if they spell stutter this, I'll counter it. Whew! Top, let's go. Probably should have done the reverse order. Because I might be cycling this Ash Barrens here. We'll see. I'll let this resolve. Do I need to like change the settings on Nightbot? Is it like too aggressive? I think it might be. All right, hopefully opponent tries to play something here. Not that. Yeah, I think it's a little too aggressive. I'll look into that. Again, I'm a noob with Twitch still. That's my excuse. Do I want to draw a third counterspell? Kind of, and I kind of don't. I can't evoke Muldrifter into a counter next turn. I don't know if I need another counter. I'm just gonna cycle the Ash Barrens now. It's also mana efficient. It's pretty close. I also think I also want planes. Gut shot. Okay, let's just pass. We need another land, because then we can evoke Muldrifter with counter backup, or if they go for something, I think it's good. Okay, so now I'm going to fight here, because if they just like counter back, it's good for me. They choose not to. All right, untap land, please. Not quite. Let's just go for this, because I can just wait. They're going to just counterspell. Let's just wait. They're not doing anything. I can easily draw an untap land. Yeah, my Nightbot just shuts people out of even just chatting. Like, it's like, oh, you want to chat? Nope, banned. Opponent down to 5 minutes. Still playing a little indecisively. Let's go. I'm fine if they just counterspell this. Just let that resolve. I just want my Moe Ds to resolve. Now what? They're going to play Thorn? That's fine. Then I get to do Muldrifter stuff. I played, for those that don't know, I played Soul there because that's worse than Moe D. Like, drawing cards is the most important thing. Okay, that's a big thing. tap land. Now we're kind of pressured into doing this. They need another counterspell. They have it. Now next turn we can go Evoke Moldrifter with counter up. Yeah, we're taking 5, but this is beatable. This is kind of scary though because this is how they win within their time constraints. Okay, they take the Monarch, but we might be able to take the Monarch from them and then kind of like crush them here. Not that worried at this point. We can even go Moldrifter, Ephemerate, and leave Renewal in play and counter a Snuff Out. So they need double Snuff Out to break that up. The other option is just cast Moldrifter, but then I don't have Counterspell up, so I don't like that. So let's go Evoke, Ephemerate. Ooh, there's Journey to Nowhere. Does that change anything? I want to Journey to Nowhere the Gurmag right now while they're tapped out. I guess I can Ephemerate this and then also Journey to Nowhere if I don't have to counter. I'll just have to get this next turn. Because now we have Renewal and Moldrifter sitting in play. We can draw even more cards. Can take another whack off Gurmag. And then we can just probably be fine here. Maybe I even chump draw more cards. I take 6, go to 11. And then I threaten to take the Monarch as well. Yeah, let's just take... Oh, Ninja the Thorn. Okay, it's fine. We also have Soul now, which is nice. They draw another card. I'm gonna rebound. I'm gonna just Ephemerate here. I know I don't get to take the Monarch, but I think it's worth. Spell Stutter Sprite. Let's go Gut Shot. Do your thing. They have Dispel? Second Dispel. Okay, well this is actually fine. I don't even really care. Because now I can attack what they're gonna chump. And then they're in pretty bad shape. Like if I take the Monarch here, I think they're like gonna lose. Okay, I think they're still gonna lose here. I think I'm favored. So gonna Journey to Nowhere this, I think. And then just cast a Moldrifter, leave Renewal City in play. Yeah, I like this. Then they can't kill our Moldrifter because if they do, they have to kill it twice in order to hit us with Ninja, and then we get to draw Infinite. Holy Light, nice. Yeah, first match of the challenge, game 3 here against Blue Black Fae. There's a Relic. Okay, that stopped this, so now they can play Removal Spell, but they have to use Relic, and then I just say no to Renewal. So they do get to draw a card, but still feeling pretty favored here. So watch, if they pop, so they're gonna let me say yes, and then there's no time for them to Relic. They probably thought they could, but nope. Now they need another removal spell, or they just trade here. This deck can beat Monarch pretty easily a lot of times. Now they pop Relic. They should have probably popped there. I think they're kind of in desperation. Hardcast Ninja. Now we take the Monarch, hardcast Soul, and that should do it. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, now we just hardcast Soul, tap out, play a tap land, then don't let them take. I guess they're gonna tap out for Thorn, but that's fine. Could have played Chancery, I suppose, but I kind of like playing the Tranquil Cove, gain 1. I think the play was Migration plus Renewal instead of Drifter. Not sure when we didn't have a second Renewal. Maybe I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Oh wow, they had Fumes plus Snuff Out. They get to draw a card and take the Monarch. It's basically worst case for us, and I still think we're fine. But it's getting closer now. At least we have Negate. So I'm gonna try to attack, take the Monarch. I'm gonna play untap land because I want to be able to Soul with Negate or Counterspell up here. Nice. Whoa, whoa, I thought I was just accidentally past my turn. That was sketchy. Come on, Magic Online, you got this. Counterspell, negate. They have 2 minutes 43. We're at 7, but again, feeling good. They need like another Fumes. Surprised Aurora is not getting banned by Nightbot. Okay, they have a Snuff Out. Sure. 2 minutes. Once we like play this renewal, it's gonna be tough for them. They Snuff Out right now, but I'm just gonna chump. I'm not gonna go for the double block. I don't think we need to. Because now we just protect the Monarch, and then we should win. They're at 4 as well, so they're pretty close to dead, actually. Let's just start with Renewal. It's just going to feel good to have that in play, and then we can brainstorm. Okay, so I can shuffle away Chancery. Oh, Shape Anew, thanks for the subscribe there, awesome. I don't know if we need Holy Light. I think all the counters are good. Getting a lot of follows here, love to see it. But shuffle, get Island, play Preordain, top here, top, land, Journey to Nowhere, get the Ninja, pass the turn. Sit here with a Monarch and Counterspell, Dispel up, plus Renewal, so we don't even die to removal spells. Just let that resolve. Yeah, I could have kept the Holy Light there. Not sure. Let's just counter this. Oh, they have Spell Stutter. Okay, so they get to take the Monarch, and they can protect it. Interesting. They can come back here, but can they come back with enough time? That I'm not sure, especially with our Chaomancer. They're also at 4, so they're pretty close to dead. We're at 6. Let's go Preordain. Oh, there's Palace Sentinels and Ephemerate. That just seems great, right? I can attack with both. I'm at 6. And then play Palace Sentinels, then have the Ephemerate. They're also at 4. They probably need to just go block. Yeah, I think this is safe. Gonna say no to this renewal, obviously. They have 1 card in hand. We still get to take the Monarch. Let's yield, say no. Gotta play kind of fast here. 2, 3. Take the Monarch. And then I think we just Ephemerate right now on the Muldrifter. Seems good to me. Just make sure we resolve this. Okay, nice. Okay. So they're attacking with just Thorn. I don't really want them to take the Monarch here, and I'm down to draw more cards. I guess I can just double block. It's pretty safe. If they want to trade for the Palace Sentinels, I can just say no to the renewal. And then just do a lot next turn. Stormbound Geist. Counter that. We have plenty of time. I think I'm fine to just draw some more cards here. Make sure this is locked up. Last Breath is nice. Let's just go play another renewal. Let's go Archaeomancer. Get back Ephemerate. Yield. I'm like using like more time than I should. Looks like opponent may have conceded. Yeah, nice. Woo! And round 2 starting in 2 minutes. We'll see YouTube in round 2 here in a second. All right, round 2 here. We're against Back Off. Back Off's on the mulligan to 6. I'm asking chat. Everyone on YouTube can follow along here. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? Chat's gonna go crazy on this one. I was talking about this with my fiance earlier. We're gonna keep this hand and let's see what we can do. I agree, Pumpkin Queen. That's what we both said. It's both. It's not one or the other. It's Tim Burton. It's pretty Halloweeny for a lot of it, but it's a Christmas movie too. I think it's definitely both. Oh, Forest? Oh no, is this Stompy with like a triple Burning Tree draw? I'm gonna play Wilds, pass. Oh, it's back off plays Boggles. Well, we don't have any Stonehorns. I was hoping to avoid the Boggles matchup, but we do have double Revoke, double Dawnbringer Cleric plus Flickers. Is this a meme I don't know about, how Die Hard's a Christmas movie? Yeah, it is Boggles. Okay, that's fine. I think Boggles is reasonable. We just got to try to do our thing. Hopefully draw a Mole Drifter, hopefully draw a Soul of Migration, you know, the key cards in the deck. This matchup probably will not take the full amount of time. They have the Plains, and they have the Armadillo Cloak. We have to draw basically exactly Dawnbringer Cleric. If we do, I think we have a chance. We have to find it though, and we only have one copy. Also, the question is, do I chump here to get another Seagate trigger? Probably. Preordain or Angelic Renewal? I think we want Preordain. We already have another renewal, and I want to look for Dawnbringer Cleric. I think that's how we win. Dawnbringer Cleric blow up like all their stuff. Oh god, not like this. I think I am gonna just chump, gain 3 life. Oh no, I can't. I can't chump this. Never mind. I'm so far off. This can only be blocked by creatures with flying, so we just let this happen. Okay, Palace Sentinels doesn't quite do it. Let's go Dawnbringer Cleric. Do I want to cycle Ash Barrens first? Because I do need another Plains anyway. Can cycle, get Plains. I think I do this. Let's get Plains. We know there's a renewal on bottom, but I think getting second Plains is good. Now let's Preordain. I think we need Mole Drifter. Here, 1 second. All right, we're back. Let's see. I mean, we need to find Dawnbringer Cleric like ASAP. Like, do I even have time for this Mole Drifter? I feel like the answer is no. Like, we're taking they have 0 cards in hand, but we're taking at least 6 damage next turn if they draw a land. And then we don't even have another turn. And I can Ephemerate Seagate to look for more stuff. I don't think we have time for this Mully D. Bottom, bottom. All right, now I think I Ephemerate right now, because I could find another cantrip. So Soul Migration, I can get a bunch of toughness in front of this. I don't think this is going to be enough, but I guess I have to take one of these 2 cards. I think we're in trouble. Okay. Especially if they draw a good enchantment here, they can maybe just kill us. Again, we need to find Dawnbringer Cleric. Again, post-board, we have second Dawnbringer Cleric, double Revoke Existence, negate. That's a lot of stuff. So, seems reasonable. Plus, I mean, we don't have Stonehorn, but yeah, I think this matchup's close. Dawnbringer Cleric Ephemerate kind of crushes them. Or Laura, the red, green, and Jund Cascade decks with like Cleansing Wildfire are powerful, but when you're playing all the artifact lands, but you're not affinity, you still get punished by a lot of the affinity hate. So I wouldn't bring those to a challenge or anything. because of that reason specifically. Okay, we're getting hit for 6. They probably drew a creature or a land. It's like brilliant deduction, right? Okay, so we're going to 6. We have to top deck, but we do have an ephemerate coming back down, so we have a look at the top 3 cards basically. I can try to turn this up a little bit. Let me actually try that right now. Let me go to advanced properties. Let's see. I can turn it up a bit here. I don't want it to be too loud. I'll try this. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Sorry if it's too quiet. I don't think I haven't heard that complaint before, but appreciate you telling me. Maybe is that a little bit louder or is that the same? Domberger Clerk? Now we don't even have another ephemerate, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing we can do. On YouTube, it's quiet. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not going to try to fix it mid-game here. And there it is. Let's go. And counterspell. Let's go. Okay. So. Okay. We can play Dominator Cleric, blow up one of these. If we blow up this, they have 4 power in the air. We could still die to a lot of stuff. If we evoke Soul of Migration, that gives us 8 toughness in the air. Then next turn, Dawnbringer Cleric. If I Dawnbringer Cleric, blow up Ethereal Armor, we die to Ethereal Armor. Oh no, we don't because we have Counterspell up. That's got to be the line. The line's got to be blow up Ethereal Armor, pass with Counterspell. Then next turn, I can Archaeomancer, get back Ephemerate, Dawnbringer Cleric. If Dawnbringer wins us this game, that is sweet. Oh, you think I should blow up Armadillo Cloak? I was gonna blow up armor because they could like play enchantment, like more enchantments and get more power from this, but I guess this automatically gives 2 power, and this, if I blow this up, this is giving 1 power, and then if they draw an enchantment, this gives 2 power. So maybe Cloak is better. Yeah, I have a counter spell. All right, I'll blow up Cloak. I mean, yeah, I'll blow up Cloak. I think we're actually doing fine now, and then we can start flickering the Dawnbringer Cleric to gain life as well, and Soul of Migration to block these ledge walkers, and maybe block with Counterspell, Archaeomancer, Ephemerate as well. Okay, now we just pass. Can't believe we found it. They have 1 card, but it's probably a land or a creature, something we don't care about most likely. I think we're doing well. They have 3 power in the air. They can hit us to 3. It is actually a problem. Rancor. Okay, let's counterspell this. We have to counter that. They hit for 3, put us to 3. It's going to be close. But now we can Soul of Migration. This is so tough. Because I can go Archaeomancer, get back Ephemerate, pass. I can also just go Evoke Soul of Migration. If they draw something that gives Trample, I don't think I die to that. So I can go like Ponder, Evoke Soul, next turn, go for the Flicker. I think that's the line. So let's start with Ponder. Maybe find another Ephemerate here as well. Journey to Nowhere doesn't do anything. I think I can just shuffle these. These are not what we want. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Counterspell. Counterspell is good. Still think I'm going for the Evoke Soul of Migration right now. So let's put back Ash Barrens and then whatever on top. And then just go Evoke Soul of Migration. Then next turn we can start going for the Archaeomancer, Domber, and Cleric loops. Just not going to attack with any creatures. I need to win the long game. Go ahead. Guess I could have attacked for one. Yeah. Definitely want to lead on Ponder there because I had enough mana to do this line anyway. So that's why I went Ponder. And then same reason I went Brainstorm. Just because it gives us more information. So I like this. And if they don't top deck like a win this turn, I think we win because now we're going to have Counterspell up, slash Ephemerate up as well. And we have a lot of power, a lot of toughness blocking here. So feeling good, feeling good. I think this matchup gets pretty decent post board too when we have 2 Revokes, 2 Dawnbringer Clerics, and these like Archaeomancer Ephemerate loops going all at the same time. So I think it's like reasonable. And we have Negate too, nice. Opponent is in the tank. Maybe they drew an aura and they're deciding where, if anywhere, they can put it. I think attacking for 1 is not good, so I'm glad we didn't do that. Yeah, we're going for the win for sure. We got this. This deck is so fun. And I think it's pretty good. Opponent in the tank. We're about even on time. Hey, Rob Diesel. Glad to see you, a new player on the stream. And yes, this is my list. Okay, so they have 2 3/3 first strikes. So I don't really have. Actually, maybe I do. Because what if I go chump and then block here? That's 2 damage. Triple block, it doesn't work. So I just need to go block chump. That's all I can do. Okay. This is fine. Okay. So now, is there a way for me to leave up Counterspell and Ephemerate this? I don't think so. There's not. So I think I lead on Preordain. Because maybe I just find Ephemerate. Because then I can still Archaeomancer, Ephemerate, whenever. And that should leave me pretty safe. Molly D. Just don't think we need that. Just gonna bottom. Last Breath. Last Breath could actually do something because I can gain 4, but I think I like Archaeomancer, get back Ephemerate, pass the turn. And then I think I'm pretty safe because then I can just kill a trample enchantment mid-combat. Unless they have ram through, I should be good. And now if I just untap with this board, I probably can't lose. So I just need to like survive this turn. You think the card in their hand is ram through? It might be, but they probably would have ram through last turn. And now I can just do this and be just fine. Now I can just start blowing up enchantments. I guess they're gonna ram through this. I could have just waited. Now I get punished. Now my Ephemerate goes to the yard too. Damn. I think I just fucked this game up. I'm still probably fine, but that was a pretty big mistake actually. I should have just waited. Damn. Alright, let's go play Renewal. probably want to just leave up Counterspell and Last Breath. Probably, like Last Breath my Seagate Oracle here or something. And then next turn I can draw a bunch of cards. I want Counterspell up. I don't want to just go Palace Sentinels here, I don't think. They could have something else good in hand. I think I just misplayed, but again, should be fine here, I think. So let's just pass. I can also go Chump with a bird, then Last Breath my own bird, gain 4. Just put myself a little bit safer. Man, the ram through on the Dawnbreaker Cleric was brutal. I don't know if I care about this. Could just Counterspell it. I think I want to save Counterspell though. It's another thing I have to start chump blocking. Just counter it. Not sure here. I guess I shouldn't have, because I could have... I just fucked up again, because I could have chumped with Archaeomancer if they attacked, and then gotten back Ephemerate, and then kept going off. Damn, I'm just fucking this game up. Okay, so let's go block, block, and then go Last Breath the bird. And then probably just Evoke Muldrifter, draw 4 at this point. Okay, there's Ephemerate, okay. So now I can just go Ephemerate, Archaeomancer. Get back Ephemerate. And then just start Ephemerating Soul of Migration and getting back counter spells and stuff. Get back Ephemerate. Yield. I can also just go Evoke Muldrifter, Ephemerate it right now, but then I don't have Counterspell up. I want Counterspell. Yeah, we are looking for late to dinner for sure. I definitely want Counterspell here, like 100%. So let's just get Counterspell. And then we'll just Evoke Muldrifter next turn and just play it super slow. We're still at 7 as well. They have a card in hand, but feeling decent. We also have Angelic Renewal to kind of protect ourselves, but I have definitely made multiple misplays in this game. Still think we should be fine. We have 2 Ephemerates coming down. No. And again, post-boarding just gets so much better. Just looking for one of the 2 late to dinners. Yeah, I think Wispmare is just worse than Dawnbreaker Cleric, right? Why is Wispmare better? Just because it can kill multiple enchantments? I think Dawnbreaker Cleric has so much more utility because it's also good against burn. Alright, that resolves. I don't care. Alright. Then we just get to save the counter. And then we just start looping this Archaeomancer. It's really nice we have the Angelic Renewal protection. Renewal in play plus Ephemerate loops, you just feel so safe. I haven't played Boggles. I don't think I've ever played it. It's not my style, really, as you can see with this deck. Okay, there's Island. Not bad. So let's go. I think I can just Evoke Muldrifter, use the Angelic Renewal. I think that's fine. I want to leave up Counterspell and double Ephemerate here. Another Soul of Migration. Let's just use this. Just kind of doing stuff here at this point. There's late to dinner, nice. That should seal it up. Let's go play Island. I want to use 1 Ephemerate right now so I don't have to discard because I'm greedy. So it's just Ephemerate, Soul of Migration right now. Pass the turn. And then next turn we can late to dinner the Dawnbreaker Cleric and then we should be good. Yeah, I have played against Boggles with Blue-White Evoke for sure. It's a close matchup. I think I'm like 1-1 against it or something. I haven't played against it that often, honestly, but I think it's a close matchup. I can go block, Ephemerate the Muldrifter, draw even more cards just because I can. I don't think I want... I guess I could have attacked for 2 if I was going to Evoke the Soul. Yeah, that was a mistake as well. I'm just trying to play like reasonably quick here, and then I think I win as long as I play at a reasonable pace. I'll just draw more cards. Still with Counterspell up. Let's just untap. And then get back these Ephemerates. We're going to have to start discarding cards, but that's obviously fine. Now it should be locked up. Now it should be locked up. Definitely misplayed this game, though, especially when I went for tap out for the Ephemerate on the Dawnbringer Cleric. That was a huge mistake. So just start looping these. We just top decked another Ephemerate. We don't have another white source yet, but that's okay. Late to dinner, Dawnbringer Cleric. Destroy target enchantment. Sure, it's just Ephemerate right now. I think it's safe. Whatever. And then land. And then I'll just not attack and discard a card, leave up Counterspell. And then now we can start looping for more counters coming up here. Don't think I need Brainstorm. Nice. Yeah, clock can be a problem, but I think this game is taking a long time because I kind of messed up twice. So I still need to keep looping and just make sure this game is locked up. I still have 13 minutes, so that's about half my time. So I might need to play a little bit faster moving forward, but I think we're safe. Just crack, Ephemerate coming back down. I'll loop this Ephemerate, sure. Might as well. Ash Barrens, just play it. Start attacking now. And then probably play one Ephemerate like on a soul or something. And then soon we can start building up a bigger board. I even talked about the ram through. I just messed up. Oh, did I already play a land? Or was that last turn? Want more white sources though. I already played a land. Classic. I can't do that. Let's just pass. We can also Ephemerate, get back more counter spells, which we definitely want to do. So I'll do that now. Get back counterspell. Okay. Then I think I'll just get back one of these Ephemerates because I don't want to take too much time. I can't cast all of these Ephemerates anyway because I don't have enough white sources. Start attacking. We have multiple counters up now, multiple Ephemerates. Feeling good. Just pass. Nice. Yeah, Clock is the only opponent here, so I don't really need to be even looping Ephemerates just because it takes too long. And again, this matchup doesn't usually go this long, so I'm not too worried about it. Just make a bunch of power in the air now. Nice, we got some follows. Sweet. I could have just gotten back a counterspell as well, end of turn there, but making more birds is good. It's just hard to click on these sometimes. Just get back one Ephemerate. Actually, let's get back both. Just wasting time. Classic. Just don't even need to be doing any of this. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Just get back another counterspell right now, though. I think this is actually good. And then attack. Another Ephemerate up. So we can just kill next turn pretty easily with multiple counters up. Nice. Yeah, this Palace Sentinel in hand is pretty funny. Rancor, let's counter that. Just because we can. Crumbling, sure. And then counter their last card. And then Ephemerate. And then attack. Just untap, attack with all. Just take here. Opponent's just trying to make us use time at this point. Not too worried about it. No, no. Combat, attack with all. Nice. That was a sweet game. Couple misplays, but looked like we were fine. Okay, 10 minutes left for games 2 and 3. Holy Light, negate, revokes, Dawnbringer Cleric. I think that's all we want. Journey to Nowhere, Last Breath is probably dead. Last Breath could stay in because it's a way for us to gain life, but we have double Dawnbringer for that. And one late to dinner as well. MTG, the Epic Storm. You didn't realize I was Milk? The Epic Storm, MTG, the Epic Storm. Are you Bryant? Bryant, is it Koval? I already messed up your name once. I don't want to mess it up again. Oh, cool. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah. And again, I felt bad for messing up your name because we've interacted like on Twitter and stuff. So I apologize for that. But cool to see you in the stream. Thanks so much for coming out and following. What do we side here? We have 1:40 left. This looks good to me. I mean, another late to dinner can come out because they're not really killing our creatures, but we can also just like chump with stuff, then late to dinner it. It's another way to gain life. I want 4 Ephemerate. I would think I want all 4 Renewal. I could side out of Renewal, but isn't it better than Last Breath or Triple Journey or Late to Dinner? Nothing else in our sideboard really does anything. It's close. I think we want Palace Sentinels. Yeah, we never had an opportunity to play it that game, but I could see board states where we play it and it's decent. And again, I think it's just because we have worse cards. Like Journey to Nowhere, I think, is a dead card. I think Late to Dinner is pretty bad. It's going to be a dead card in a lot of situations. And Last Breath, we're almost only going to be able to target our own creatures. Holy Light is obviously fantastic in the right situation. Dispel, I think, is fine. They already showed Ram through, and sometimes they bring in like Dispel and Pyroblast. This looks good. Four renewals a lot, but again, I don't think we have that much else. And keeping all of them to be able to go turn 2 renewal, turn 3 Mully D is strong. This hand. I think I can mulligan. I don't want to take too much time. I just want to see Dawnbringer Cleric and Revoke. I don't think I can keep this slow, clunky hand in this matchup. Like turn 3 counterspell is just not good. Let's just look for our hate cards. All right, I'll keep this on 5. Put back Soul. I know it's decent with renewal, but just gonna try to Holy Light them here and keep these preordains to find lands. Kind of unfortunate here. Late to Dinner seems better than preordain. I'm not, or Late to Dinner seems better than Dispel. I think Dispel is fine in this matchup. They often bring in instants, so I think it's fine interaction. Hey Rodrigo, thanks. Gonna try to play fast here. They don't look like they're off to a blazing start themselves. We need to hit lands. Mulliganed a lot so far. Land. No, not like this. Brutal. At least we should have time for game 3. Yeah, we'll be kind of aggressive. I mean, we can finish this game though. It's like I think we're fine. Oh, multiple tap lands is rough, but they're lands, so I think I'm gonna just top them. We already can't Holy Light this right now. It's just a 3/3 at the moment, but I think we're losing. They have 5 cards in hand. Rancor. 5/5 now. We're drawing a land that we know about. I can brainstorm shuffle here. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh man, these cards are not good. Have to like hope to not die. We can Holy Light away some boggles, but yeah, it's gonna be rough here. No Stonehorns in the deck again. I talked about that during the deck tech. I just expected to face a lot of Fae and Affinity, and I didn't think I really had room for the Stonehorns. I do want them, but um, again, in this meta, it's just kind of tough to fit everything because Affinity is such a big menace that I want like infinite hate cards. Well, this is going to be like one of the best Holy Lights I've seen, but we die to any enchantment. Is there anything I can do? This is still prevents 3 damage, so just gain 1 life, pass. Maybe they put an enchantment on one of their 1/1s. I also don't really want to show this, but I have to. So at least I don't die here. I'm going to try to keep playing. Take 4, go to 4. And now I can start chumping this if they don't have a trample thing. So yeah, we might be fine. What is this? Another aura? No trample. Okay, that's good. Don't want to see trample. Okay, nice. Ephemerate. I can go Archaeomancer, get back Holy Light, and then chump. And then plan to Soul of Migration Ephemerate next turn. Probably it's better to wait and do this next turn. This is close. I think we can win this game, potentially. I kind of like the Archaeomancer chump line. I'm going to do it. I just don't want to take too much time here. Okay, planning to chump. If they have trample, they have trample. Get back Holy Light. We can kill these. If they have another aura, sure. 8 minutes. Gonna have to play fast for game 3. I know we have a lot of card advantage tricks, but the Monarch has been really good for me. Think I. Oh, okay, this is actually fine. Okay, so let's go Island, Evoke, Ephemerate. Need to get a lot of chumpers going. And pass. Another Ephemerate up. We can't Holy Light, killing both Ledgewalkers now, but we can start chumping and then maybe find a Dawnbringer Cleric. If we untap this turn, no, another Ancestral Mask. Yep. Okay, well, we have to triple chump. It's fine. We can chump with this and flicker it, get a free chump kind of. I think we're actually doing reasonably, especially if we find Dawnbringer Cleric. So chump, chump, chump. And then okay, and then flicker this. F6. We're at 2, yield. Just gonna try to play fast. I have to ignore chat right now. Flicker, yield, flicker. Okay. Let's go renewal, cycle. Get island, play island. I think I start attacking. Really want to win this game because I don't want to go to game 3 with 5 minutes. They have 3 11-11s and we're at 2. I can make more birds with this renewal. I have a counter spell. They're at 16. We need to triple chump. So the last one I have to say yes to. That's pretty quick. Another renewal, great draw. Attack for 6, go for triple chump. That buys us a turn. Hit them to 10. This is close. Actually, they're dead here if they don't have anything. Because if they attack, triple chump, renewal, 10 power, kill them, and counterspell up. They can't attack with everything. If they attack with one thing, they die. Because then I just kill them. What a cool game. Land, I like to see that. We have counterspell. I think we got him. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we literally have the win unless they have 2 relevant cards in hand. Because we have the counterspell, we have 10 power flying. If they attack, we get even more power flying or retain the same 10 power. They can't block any flyers. Soul of Migration, hell of a card. That top deck renewal was pretty sick. It would have been the same if we top decked another Ephemerate. But I think we got him. No Stonehorn, no problem. This deck is just impressive. Opponent deep in the tank. All right, let's go. I think they're trying to think, how can I win? Attack with all is not the win. Block, block, block. Trigger renewals, have to say yes, and then attack with all. Gotta make sure I say yes to the right one. So this is the one with Soul of Migration highlighted. So no, no, yes. And we still have counterspell. Not gonna F6. Slippery Boggle resolves. And attack. 10 power. That was nice. Ram through one of them. Counter. Sweet. Let's go. 2-0 in the challenge. Thanks for following Green Bean Sushi Roll. 2-0. Great start to the challenge. Taking down Boggles, huh? Whew. 2 matches left. This deck takes a long time. That was only game 2. Whew. Okay. I need a breather, and let's go round 3 here in a couple minutes. All right, round 3 here. We're against Joker 102.89. We're in the 2-0 bracket. This hand is, I think, just not good enough. We can just do better. Man, we've been mulliganing. This is like the most I've ever mulliganed with this deck. Just have to go to 5 here. All right, let's keep this double, like quadruple cantrip hand, I should say. Let's put back Dawnbringer Cleric. Brainstorm. Keep the renewal. I like this. I think these other cantrips are better than the Brainstorm. Blue Black Fae. Okay, you like to see it. Just bottom anything that's not a land. Bottom, top, go. Don't want to get spells that are sprited here. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is fairies. The way it's built right now with 4 counterspell, 4 spell splitter spray, they only have 4 counterspell in the deck to stop Soul of Migration and Mole Drifter, and their removal kind of sucks against Angelic Renewal. So all that together, I think makes the matchup favorable. Oh man, I'm not gonna play a cantrip into a spell stutter sprite. I'll play a cantrip next turn perhaps, but I don't want to let them just get a free spell stutter sprite here. This island's actually kind of sick. Preordain resolves. I almost like think 100% they have spell stutters right here. Didn't want to just let them play it and then, oh nice, that's huge. Now we can preordain and then counter a spell stutter. That was such a good draw. I'm gonna snap off counterspell on spell stutters right here if they do it. If I didn't play a land, I'm not sure what I would have done. I might have just done nothing. We don't need these right now. All right, let's pass. We can ponder next turn. We got lucky to hit our land drops here. I mean, I guess we did have double preordain and we played them slowly, so kind of likely to hit our lands, but definitely want to just leave up counter. If they go for end of turn spell stutter spray, I might have even countered it. Brainstorm resolves. Again, we were on a mulligan to 5 again. I've mulliganed almost every single game of this challenge. Preordain resolves. Is it going to be a bottom bottom or a top bottom? Definitely won't be a top. Yeah, bottom bottom. So it's essentially a brainstorm and then use preordain to shuffle. Draw a card. Another counter is fine. Like if they have spell stutter, they're gonna do it, right? They probably think we're blue black fae also. Type in or exclamation point deck. I think that brings you to all my decks. Yeah, nice. Nightbot doing work. Yeah, now we play Chancery and then we draw Soul of Migration, I think, just in case they like tap out for something. Chancery, great draw though. We could get Thorned here, but then we could also choose to just jam Palace Sentinels. Probably just playing Angelic Renewal with Counterspell up. So again, that link, for those that don't know, is just a link to like where I post all my deck lists that I link like on my YouTube videos and everything. It also has links to all the YouTube videos, so it's kind of nice. So yeah. Okay, let's just play an Angelic Renewal because we can't quite play Palace Sentinels with Counterspell up. And this sets us up nicely. If we draw another untapped land, we can go Soul of Migration, Evoke with Counterspell up, or Palace Sentinels with Counterspell up, depending on what they do. But opponent is trying to control the game, which is exactly what we want. Oh, you're saying the auto fell off on the last few streams as well, and hard to hear you on YouTube. Maybe I need to turn this up again. It might be because I unplugged my mic, and I had it louder before. Let me turn it up again. It's at 150% right now, and it was normally at like 125. I'm gonna turn it up to 175. Hopefully this makes a difference. Check, check. Okay. I don't know. I apologize if it's too quiet. I'll work on it after this. Again, I don't really like making changes like that mid challenge, so I apologize. But okay, looks like they're doing nothing. Flash in spell stutter sprite with potential counter up. I think I just need to let this resolve at this point. Because if I go for counter, they can counter back. Maybe I counterspell this actually because they can't spell stutter it again. And then if they tap out for counterspell, it's actually fine. I'm just going to try to counter this. Because then even if I don't draw a land, I can start jamming threats. They have Dispel. Okay. Well, we're actually drawing Dispel. So we can still evoke Soul of Migration. So they're ninjaing. But they might not have enough mana to have double counter up here. Challenge is going well, 2-0 against Blue Black Fae. We've mulliganed like infinite times, so we're on a mulligan to 5 again here. But this game is looking reasonable. That's kind of a problem, but now I can just go Evoke Soul of Migration, leave up Dispel. I think it's pretty easy. And then we'll have to take a whack here. Counterspell, Dispel. So now if they have a removal spell for this, it's kind of annoying, but I could always just quadruple block the ninja, take 5. As long as they don't have their one of -1/-1 to opponent's creatures, they might have it. Oh, they just cast down the soul. Okay. Gonna go for the quadruple block on ninja if they attack with all. They have 2 cards. One of them's a spell stutter sprite. Go to 13, and then I just jam Palace Sentinels probably. Because we know they have a spell stutter sprite. Okay. It's tempting to jam Journey. Spell stutter sprite and blank. Which one would I rather resolve? Probably Journey. And if I resolve Palace Sentinels, it's so good. I get to draw a card, protect the Monarch. I'm gonna go for it. I think now's the time. I can chump and trade with Spell Stutter. Nice. So if they have a removal spell and flash in Spell Stutter, I can still protect the Monarch. They need double removal spell. Draw a card. They flash in Spell Stutter, makes sense. Last Breath. Okay, I like that. We're gonna need another white source here. Nice. This is looking good. I could chump with Palace Sentinels on Gurmag, because they could have another 1/1 flying that I might need a blocker for. It's actually interesting that a 1/1 flying could be better. I think I do this. Yeah, let's go. I like it. Because now if they play like a Fairy Seer or something, I have a blocker for that and I can journey this. Ninja, tap out. Okay. And they have 0 cards in hand, and we have the Monarch. And a Tranquil Cove. I like that. So now I probably want to Last Breath the Ninja right now. Play a Tranquil Cove, plan to chump. Yeah, if they draw a removal spell, I get wrecked, but isn't that true no matter what I do? There's nothing I can do against that anyway, so might as well let them not draw another card. And I could draw Interaction here. Cool. Getting some followers. Another renewal. Okay. Just need them to miss on this draw. Nice. Looks like they did. Whew. They could have drawn a counter spell. But again, if not, then we can journey this now. Man, kind of missing. No counter spell. Nice. Nice. Mold to 5, no problem. Counterspell. And they drew an Ash Barrens. Okay, I need them to not top deck Thorn on this draw step. Journey, yes. No Thorn. Nice. Renewal, renewal. It's actually pretty good, even though it's slow. Now if we draw any creature, it's like they can just never beat that. Late to dinner. Let's go. Looking late to dinner. We don't have a Molly D yet, but I can do it on a Soul of Migration. And then have double renewal in play, which is probably just game. They need actual counterspell. And I have 2 spells they kind of need to counter. I'm going to go for late to dinner first, I think. 1 top, 1 bottom. They need to have actual like counterspell and or spell stutter sprite or double counter. All right, let's go. Basic land cycling, get planes. Play planes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play late to dinner on Soul of Migration. And then I'm not even going to journey now. Just save it because I have double renewal and they just concede. Yep. Nice. Mold of 5, no problem. This matchup is good, I'm telling you. I expected a lot of blue-red and blue-black Fae today, so I'm happy registering this deck. Same sideboard plan, I think same as round one. Yeah. Monarch played out nicely for sure. This can be very, very strong. Like, I really like it. So one late to dinner, the Dawnbringer Cleric, the Ponder, and an Ephemerate. I used to side out a Seagate Oracle. Late to dinner is strong, but a lot of times they have double relic. No changes, zero changes from last week. Literally the same 75. I was about to add in one Stonehorn to the sideboard, and I said I don't want it because I wanted 4 Dust to Dust, 2 Revokes against Affinity, and I expected a lot of Fae too. So I wanted these 4 cards against Fae, and I just didn't really have any room for even one Stonehorn. I didn't think so. Um, just deciding if I want Seagate. It can be good at blocking Ninja and getting some value. It is pretty clunky, but yeah, I like this. Holy Light, double gut shot, negate is all obviously good. Let's go. Gotta win one out of the next 2 here. 6-round tournament. Starting 3-0 is just always so nice. Wow, we just cannot draw a good 7, can we? Opponent mulligans to 6 as well. All right, this hand's good. Guess we just put back an Ephemerate. Opponent keeps 6. If they fairies here, we're definitely going to kill that. Looks like they didn't. Holy Light. That's a nice one. Jesus, Raphael, what's up? Just going to fetch now. They know our deck. I want to get a white source in case we want to journey on to basic land cycling preordain. Yeah. Now I just I thought I had an angelic renewal. I guess that was the journey. I think I just punted a little bit, but this is still fine sequencing, I think. Just gonna bottom. I don't even think I want to brainstorm. Need lands. There we go. Nice. Now we can play Journey, Last Breath, Gut Shot next turn, depending on what happens, plus Tranquil Cove, and then start getting a little card advantage going. I like our position. Depending on what they do, might also just Last Breath. Oh, that is a juicy Last Breath target. Let's go. I guess they can snuff out their own creature, but that's true regardless, right? They're probably F6'd. No, nice. That was sweet. That was probably the best Last Breath I've ever played. Oh, Thorn? Ugh. Okay, so now I need to go Seagate Oracle and then try to Journey and then attack. Not the best place to be, huh? Alright, let's just lead on Seagate. Maybe we reveal 2 tap lands and I need to take one. Seagate. Guess I take Gut Shot. Then go play Plains, pass. So as long as they don't have a removal spell for Seagate, we're fine, but they probably do. No, I think Geist is a good sideboard. They don't have that much to side in, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. I think it's fine. Preordain. Really want them to play some fairies and or try to play some spells that are sprites. I might be able to get them with like a Journey plus Gut Shot into Monarch Steel here. Never mind. Okay. And Augur. So it's getting rough. Now I don't even know how we're going to get out of this. Just need to draw a bunch of cards like Moe D into Ephemerate or something. These gut shots should still be strong. They're just sitting there with the Monarch. We can beat that. Late to dinner. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're going to do it. It's better than nothing. At least gets us a creature in play to threaten the Monarch. Taking the Monarch, I should say. Soul of Migration. Pass. Yeah, 0 mana is huge against Spell Slitter Sprite. That's why I Gut Shot. It's like so much more unexpected when you like are tapped out and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna Spell Slitter, and then you Gut Shot them. Ah, another Augur. It's not good. What did they reveal on the last Augur? Counterspell? Oh no, that's this one. That was the Brainstorm on the last one. Counterspell's good though. Not jumping here. I think I might. Oh no, they have counter up. Sketchy. Okay, well, we have to just do this and then again next turn, because then we can threaten the Monarch with our birds. They're going to counterspell this. And then next turn we evoke again. We're up a game and we're 2-0 in the challenge. Bento is. It says it in the top right up here. Round 3, game 2 with a green arrow for up 1 game. They have to counterspell this. They're seriously going to try to play removal spells on both birds rather than counter? Seems bad to me. Wow. I'm just going to let this go to the graveyard. We're just like, we drew all these sideboard cards, which somehow aren't lining up that well because they haven't drawn Fairy Seer or Spell Slitter Sprite, but it's just because we drew all of them. A lot of times we don't want all 3, we just want like 1 or 2, but still doing fine here. They have 5 cards in hand, so do we. They need to deal with these birds or we take the Monarch. It shouldn't be easy to steal the Monarch. This deck is so good at protecting the Monarch with the removal spells, counter spells, and everything. So definitely not easy, but doable. We're going to attack with both birds. Renewal. Okay, I like that. So they're probably going to go removal spell, removal spell. Okay, I'm going to let this resolve. Are they gonna flash in another one? I think I just Gut Shot now before they go to blocks because yeah, that's gotta be the line. It's Gut Shot. 0 mana is so strong. Okay, so let's see. This kind of wrecks me. Now I need to go for Holy Light with this trigger on the stack. Figured they might have double Spell Stutter, but we can still get them. So now I'll go Holy Light. Kill both Spell Stutters. They counter. Oh, okay, this is actually good because now I can Gut Shot the 3rd Spell Stutter and then resolve the Holy Light. So this actually works out. I take the Monarch here unless they have double Snuff Out. That's why these cards are good. Take the Monarch, and then I think just play Renewal to set up for next turn. They take the Monarch back, but I don't really want to just journey this. Then they still take the Monarch back. I'd rather resolve this. Archaeomancer, let's go. Yep, all 3 sideboard cards there, pretty nice. They don't want to let me trigger Renewal. It's kind of funny. Let's just save a damage. They take the Monarch back. Oh, they have Ninja too? That's brutal. That is brutal. Still beatable though. I mean, they need the actual... Oh no, they have Counterspell still in hand. Okay, okay. More sketchy than I thought. Augur. It's going to be tough still. Another Counterspell. No. And then Fairy Seer. Okay. Drawing an untapped land would be absolutely massive. Oh, Moedi is also massive because now I can go cast Journey to Nowhere. They might counterspell it. Then I can resolve the Evoke Moldrifter. Cast Journey to nowhere. Get the Fairy Seer out of there? Or do I get the Ninja? They didn't take the bait. I thought they would. I think I need to get the Ninja to be safe, win the longer game. I can't evoke Moldrifter this turn. If I get the Ninja, attack with both birds, they go block, removal spell, then I get to evoke Moldrifter unless it's actual Snuff Out. I think this is just the safest. Kind of rough. I can also evoke the Moldrifter, let them counterspell it, because then I get to evoke Soul next turn. I mean, they have to counterspell this, but they have another counterspell. Kind of like doing nothing, not letting them use the mana here. Gonna do it. I can just crack my food token, buy time. Preordain's a good draw. Don't want to see another Ninja. They have it. Damn. Probably losing this game, but we might be able to come back. Just the fact that they have double counterspell in hand is rough. They're drawing a bunch of cards off Ninjas too. So we're going to go back up to 11 with food. We need to draw like counterspells of our own. They're just rebuying so many augurs, just getting so much card advantage. Was this a mulligan to 5-2? They get cast down. Let's just crack F6. Go back up to 11. It's rough how we have to keep taking the Monarch, but we do. No, Snuff Out is way better than Cast Down. Okay, there's land. We don't have counterspell protection though. Let's lead on Preordain. Could even play Archaeomancer. It's bottom here. Can draw more lands naturally, yeah. Okay. I like playing Archaeomancer. They're gonna have to counterspell that. We know about Cast Down. Probably gonna have to attack with both birds again. Let's just Archaeomancer now, Chancery, attack with both birds. Try to use Seagate to block the Ninja. We're at 11. So they're letting us take Monarch. That's nice. Then go Chancery, bounce Plains. Still in a rough spot. We know about counterspell Cast Down in their hand. But if we are able to draw like a Dispel or a counterspell, we get right back in this game, especially if we stabilize with Soul of Migration here. We really need to resolve this at this point. It's looking rough though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Drawing Counterspell and or Dispel is our best draw because then we can cast Moldrifter with Counter Up and then maybe cast Soul of Migration. Might have to evoke it. This is looking rougher and rougher. Can't take the Monarch back. I think we're just too far behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go evoke Moly D and then evoke Soul of Migration. Try to stabilize that way. I kind of need Soul of Migration at this point. They're going to counterspell this. And then go planes that they know about. Evoke this. I just have to take this line, I think. I'm pretty priced into having 2 impactful spells this turn. And they have... Oh, I thought they played a counterspell earlier. Okay, well, we're just super dead. Cast down on bird. Cast down on other bird. And then removal spell on Seagate. Preordain. It's a pretty greedy line here. I can go, let's see, I have to block. Oh, am I just dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, never mind. I'm dead on board. Not a greedy line. Okay. I still think the matchup's good. Not saying we can win every game against blue-black. They know about Holy Light and Gut Shots, but I still think we leave them in. Yeah, I think I liked running it back. We could bring in the late to dinner. We didn't see any relics. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they work as expected. It's like there's nothing you can do. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. I'll keep this. We need a white source, but we have a gut shot. We have a preordain. They mulligan to 6. Okay. We're looking reasonable here. Preordain, bottom, top. Feels so good to find the white source there. That's a white source too. Let's go. I can play Chancery this turn, next turn, Renewal, plus tap land. But definitely want to get the Chancery down. If you've ever misclicked bounce your own bounce land when you play it, it feels really bad. All right, this is an easy Renewal plus Tranquil Cove turn, cannot be spell stuttered. And if they don't play a threat, I could consider jamming Palace Sentinels, which is a decent plan, especially with double or triple removal spell. Okay, well, we have Last Breath again for that. Let's go land Last Breath. Did they snuff out? Looks like they might be thinking about it. Then we'll have to just journey. Okay. They're probably not going to play anything, is my guess, into blue mana, which is what I want. Tap land pass. I mean, I'm going to go for Palace Sentinels. If they don't have actual counterspell, they probably lose. Sometimes you don't draw counterspell. They might only have spell stutter sprite, especially they let these two. Nice. We even have gut shot for a flash and spell stutter. And we have ephemerate to protect. Flash and spell stutter sprite. I'm gonna just gut shot that on my end step. Just not mess around. If they just tap out for Thorn, I can ephemerate, stop them from even drawing a card. Yeah, watch this. This is sick. Is it even worth it, actually? Because alternatively, I can let them draw 1. And then I can go play Journey, attack, and then if they try to kill it with a Snuff Out, they need double Snuff Out. Otherwise, I go Ephemerate. And Snuff Out gets us anyway. Don't do it. I'm not doing it for the lulls in the challenge. I think the line is play Journey to Nowhere on your Thorn, and then try to attack. If they play a removal spell, then Ephemerate. So let them draw 1 card. Go play land, play Journey to Nowhere. They can't snuff out their own Thorn because it's black. And then attack. And if this works, I can just even evoke Soul of Migration right now, make a huge board. Or I can Archaeomancer, get back Preordain. I like that. That seems enticing. Actually, resolving this is so huge, right? Let's go. This just gives me 6 power flyers. They need suffocating fumes or whatever that card's called. And then even then, it's like I'm still looking good. Chat just like talking about wraths nonstop. I really wanted a before Canada got downshifted. I really wanted any type of wrath in Pauper, and then when Canada got printed, it helped a lot. I was playing a lot of Evan Carr's Justice before Fiery Canada got downshifted. I think we're just so far ahead here. Palace Sentinels did work in this match. MVP of the match. Counterspell, nice. And they just concede to Monarch. Nice. Beat blue black, beat Boggles, beat blue black. 3-0 in the challenge. This is also so cool. So sweet. Easy. GG's opponent. All right. See everyone in YouTube in round 4. All right. 3-0 in the challenge. We took 2 minutes to finish our quick match in between. Let's go. We're against Paulo Cabral BR. How's this hand? This hand is really slow. Oh god, I need to restart the client here. I don't know about this hand. I think I just keep. We have lands. We have Molly D Ephemerate. Delver, it's not what I wanted to see. I wonder if they're abusing Fairy Miscreant. We'll see. Counterspell. Okay. Gonna try to play fast, catch up on time here. Pauper Christmas Land. This deck is pretty consistent though. No land. Wow, okay. They have a Delver, but you can beat a Delver pretty easily. Especially if they just miss on land again. Let's cycle, get another island. Play island. Pass. Why did the opponent keep? I'm not sure. They had a Delver, and maybe if they drew one land, they were like, fine. But yeah, this is looking reasonable. Really wanted them to play something there. Upkeep. I can't play anything yet. I'm hitting land drops though, so if opponent's just sitting here hitting with Delver, maybe eventually I can beat this. Spellstutter Spray. Kind of want to just counter this. I think I should. They probably do have Dispel or Spell Pierce. If they play Miscreant Draw, it's going to be so annoying. It's like, sure, I get reimbursed on this challenge most likely, but that's just so annoying. What if I go for Palace Sentinels? They have to counterspell it kind of, or I can go for Ephemerate and then take the Monarch back. Yeah, I get hit, but I'd rather resolve Muldrifter next turn. I'm going to do it. It's a weird line, but I think I like it. I can go for the Ephemerate on the Palace Sentinels to take the Monarch back and then try to resolve Molly D. And if they counterspell this, then they counterspell it. Definitely an interesting line here. I think this is what we want to do though. Yeah, there's a bug with Miscreant where if you play Miscreant and you don't even control another Miscreant, you still get to draw. As far as I know, I haven't even tried it honestly. Mutagenic Growth. Triple mutagenic growth here? Wow. Okay. Jeez. They haven't fixed miscreant as far as I know. That was brutal. I think we want similar sideboard here. I think Seagate gets even worse against mono blue because it's more about tempo and less about card advantage. I think we sideboard like this. Instead of siding out Ponder, we side out Seagate against mono blue. This is a decent matchup, but they can tempo you out. But it gets better post board with these, 3 hate cards plus negate. Obviously, I kept a really clunky hand, and opponent had the turn 1 Delver flip. Even if they missed land drops, they were able to speed up the clock by like 2 turns with the double mutagenic or triple mutagenic. I think I like this. Ephemerate costing 1 mana and getting spells that are sprited. Like an extra mana. I think I like Renewal. Oh yeah, Monarch. I like to side out Monarch. Yeah, good call, good call. Thank you, thank you. Chat helping out. Kind of unfair, but I do like to side out Monarch. Maybe we leave in the Ephemerate. Maybe we leave in the Seagate Oracle. I think we leave in the Ephemerate though. Ephemerate seems pretty good. Sometimes I even side out an Archaeomancer. But that seems good, getting back Gut Shot or Last Breath or Dispel. Late to Dinner is also slow, but let's go. All right, game 2. Let's be on the play. Snap Keep. This hand is great. Love to see like interaction, renewal, cantrips. Beautiful. Let's lead tap land. Go. Probably just want to resolve a renewal onto. If they play a creature on one, if it's a miscreant draw, I'm going to be annoyed. It's a Fairy Seer. Still gonna Last Breath it though on our turn. Just don't want to get ninja'd. 1 top, 1 bottom. Late to Dinner, a little bit awkward, but not bad. Dawnbringer isn't bad. Oh, I meant to screenshot that. Okay, well let's just do this. Because you can still see it in the chat on my screen. Okay. Just so I can report. Get refunded for the challenge. It's annoying. It just makes the deck like infinitely better. Let's see. So now I'm just playing Preordain, playing Renewal probably. Gonna just try to fight it out, obviously. I think I'm bottom here. Could keep the Preordain. I want to just naturally draw an Evoke creature. I mean, opponent obviously knows. Maybe they didn't know before the tournament, but like they're playing mono blue Fey. I think they have to know. It's unlikely that like somebody is like a mono blue Fey player, hasn't played for a couple weeks. Yeah, they know. They know. They're abusing it. Yeah, Paulo knows. So I'm definitely bottoming the renewal. I'm just worried about preordaining and getting its Spellstutter Sprite next turn. And if I draw an Evoke creature naturally, I can play it, they counter it, and then late to dinner, they need double counter spell. I'm just worried about Spellstutter Sprite with this preordain. Okay, counterspell is good. I mean, Wizards, I'm sure, does know about it. The bug is, I'm just F6. It was kind of hard to see it, but if you play Miscreant, even if you don't have another Miscreant, look at this. I can show you, chat. Snow-covered island. Paulo casts Fairy Miscreant, puts the trigger onto the stack. Paulo draws a card with Fairy Miscreant. Do you see another Fairy Miscreant in play? No. Now they bounce Miscreant, then they play Miscreant, draw a card. Pretty dumb. That's why I didn't want to play the challenge today, honestly. Brutal. Because now we lose. Pretty dumb. Yeah, we get refunded for the challenge, but it still sucks. Yeah, 1 mana, 1/1 flying nuts. They reveal snap. Now we can't even evoke one of our creatures because they just snap it. Man, sucks to like. I want to win the challenge. I don't care about getting refunded for the challenge. And if things aren't working properly, it's brutal. I was hoping not to play against Miscreant at all in the challenge, but like it sucks. Like if you thought mono blue is the deck I want to play, and like, damn, Miscreant's bugged. Now I shouldn't play the deck. But to go, okay, Miscreant's bugged. I want to play the deck because Miscreant's bugged, and I know I can win the challenge with a bugged deck. That's whack. There's no way this resolves. Gonna get spell stuttered here. Just drawing 2 extra cards, yeah. I could have waited till end of turn, but they're gonna have counterspell up still. I need to hope to. Yeah, maybe I should have done it end of turn. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm losing this game. They've already drawn like they have 7 cards in hand. I don't think I can win. I said GG's Miscreant too strong. They said S. Maybe they are saying sorry, but I don't accept that apology. You know it's bugged. You're taking advantage of the bug. It's just like I know about the bug. I I obviously could have registered mono blue fey and crushed, but is that even fun? Is it like worth it to do that? Like it's a bad look. Oh, S is for sim, yes. Yeah, it's just like a crappy feeling for me too now. It's like now I'm 3-0, stealing the purse almost. Like sorry, Paulo, but like I don't support registering Fairy Miscreant when you know it's bugged. It's like it's one thing if you made a mistake and didn't know it's bugged, uh, but I doubt that's the case. So good games. Got wrecked by Miscreant. All right. After getting destroyed by that bug, we've been talking about it nonstop. We're in round 5 in the Pauper Challenge here. We're against Super Cow 12-6-5-3. And this hand's got to be a keep. Double Preordain Island with like good cards to follow it up. It's unlikely that they can like stop all our cantrips here. Yeah, also, Campo, I agree. And just like messing up the entire tournament for everyone. Oh no, it's the Nemesis Stompy, and we have a slow hand here. Did not want to see this. Land. Yeah, we're gonna focus on this game now and stop talking about the bug. Could be elves, could be Stompy. I'd rather it be Stompy. 4 drop, not ideal. Bottom, bottom, no lands, classic. And who knows if like we would have played Stompy in this round. Maybe we wouldn't have. Are they on a 1 land draw? We really need to find like white source plus another land coming up here. We're gonna be screwed. We have another preordain though. We went bottom bottom on the first preordain, missed entirely. That was already 4 looks. And it looks like they don't have much going on. Okay, there's Ash Barrens. I don't think I have the luxury to Ash Barrens for planes. I can Ash Barrens for Island right now, then Preordain. That's got to be the line. We can Brainstorm again next turn. There's a Journey. Uh, kind of going rough here. They didn't have a spell. Wow. They kept a sketchy hand. All right, Brainstorm. So this is up to 10 cards. I'm going to go down to 9. I'm going to Chancery. All right, I'm going to go down to 8 cards, and then I'm going to Chancery. I'm going to have to discard 1 card. I probably want to discard Soul of Migration. That way I can late to dinner it if I want. I can also late to dinner a Mole Drifter. I think I'd rather late to dinner a Soul of Migration. So it's put back Palace Sentinels, Archaeomancer, play Chancery, bounce Island, discard Soul of Migration, then late to dinner. If they miss and don't draw a spell to cast next turn, they're like super screwed. I can also just Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, I am going to discard Soul of Migration. This game's not over. If they just draw a land, they're probably going to like triple Burning Tree into like whatever the Nest Invader is. Just going to focus on this game. We could talk about the bug all day. It is wrong. Okay, discard Soul. Discarding Mully D is tempting too. Because late to dinner Mully D is tempting. But I think getting more toughness and more creatures in play is going to be better in this matchup. Miss one more time. No. That's beatable though. I can Journey that and then they have nothing. Journey is better. They get the Rancors back, sure, but they might not have anything to do. Miss one more time. Miss one time. Yeah, we still got games to play. Let's try to win this and just win out, win the challenge still. That would be sick. Lose around to the Miscreant bugged mono blue fairy deck and then still win the challenge. That would be an impressive showing of blue-white Evoke then. Just giving us something to be even more proud of. Oh, they hit land. No. Burning Tree. How many Burning Trees? Why were they tanking for so long? I thought they were going to miss land because they were like just sitting there. They're deciding like how many times they want a Burning Tree. Should I cast all my Burning Trees or just 2 of them? Riverboa. Okay. It's an unblockable creature. Let's late to dinner the Soul. Then they double Rancor, hit for 6. We could just evoke Mully D. Because then we're going to lose to this unless we draw Xaxis Perfect. I can evoke Mole Drifter looking for Ephemerate. That might be right. I think evoke Mole Drifter is correct here because I need Journey to Nowhere. I'm gonna do it. Ephemerate? No. Not even a land either. It's not working out here. I mean, I could cast late to dinner there, but they have double Rancor, so then I'd get hit for 6, and then I'd still be top decking. Alright, if they put Rancor there, that's actually better for me. They're only playing one Rancor. They might have Vines or Straw has just been so rough. Okay, I'm at 4 and they have a River Boy and we know they have another Rancor in hand. So I can Dawnbringer Cleric, go to 6, and play an Angelic Renewal. That's about all I can do. Feels like we're still losing this game. It's like if we just had any reasonable draw here, we'd be fine. Yeah, this is all we can do. Then Dawnbringer gain 2. Go to 6, and then we're still probably dead. They're probably just gonna like Vines this or something. Feels bad. USP dudes. Definitely. Oh yeah, we're just dead. Okay. Feels bad. We just couldn't function. It's like I kept the one island double preordain hand, but we just bottom, like didn't find any lands naturally. It's rough. Okay, I definitely want Gut Shot. I think I actually might want another Dawnbringer Cleric. Holy Light. Might even be worth. Revoke is actually interesting. I think this matchup's not great. Maybe Dispel. The one Dispel is fine, perhaps. Counterspell is actually a little bit awkward in this matchup. I don't think I need Archaeomancer. What if I side like this? I can keep one late to dinner. I can side out one Ephemerate. But Ephemerate Soul of Migration seems like a good way to win the matchup. I think Dawnbringer Cleric's good. I think Gut Shots and Holy Light are good. Like Gut Shotting a Quarian Ranger when they're on a one land draw seems really nice. Don't think I want Negate. Revoke is interesting, but I don't think we want it. Keeping one late to dinner because the food is pretty good. Yeah, I was considering Revoke for that as well. Maybe it's just worth it. They don't have that many targets though. They have like maybe a Vault Scourge or two that they're probably gonna side out, and Rancor, and that's it. I guess they also have Elephant Guide. Maybe 0 copies of Late to Dinner is where it's at though too. What about one Revoke? Not 2. 2 Revokes seems like too many. This bill actually seems reasonable. I think I can side out Late to Dinner entirely and maybe an Ephemerate. I think we go with this. Revoke does seem decent. I'm just not sure I want too much of that effect. We also have Dawnbringer Cleric, which can either be flickered to deal with the Rancor, but Dawnbringer Cleric, gain 2 and then a 1/3 body seems strong. This is tough. And the matchup against Stompy in the top 8 last weekend was really close. All right, would you like to play first? Yes. Nice, T Prado. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. We're going to keep this. I mean, we have a turn 4, turn 2 renewal, turn 3 leave up counterspell potentially, turn 4 evoke Soul of Migration. It's pretty good. Let's just go Evolving Wilds. Go. Do we want to get Island so we can leave up counter on 2 and then play Renewal on 3 with the Ash Barrens? It's a little bit greedy. I can get Plains, play Renewal. There's no way I can have Counterspell up except if I do it on 2. I think it's actually worth to leave up Counterspell on 2. Like, they're probably going to play a spell, Dawnbringer Cleric. And if they don't, then I can cycle Ash Barrens. All right, we're on the counterspell line. I want to counterspell this turn. Like if they go land Burning Tree, I just counter it. That slows them down a lot. Nest Invader. I'll still just counter this. Just is efficient. So now, ooh, another land is actually pretty good. I think I want to just go get planes, play Dawnbringer Cleric, because then they have to pump this power in order to get through the Cleric. Alternatively, I could just take a hit, which is probably better, and then evoke Soul on 4 using the other Ash Barrens. All right, let's do it. We'll save the Dawnbringer Cleric for the enchantment removal. Maybe they go Elephant Guide. Then this way I just get to go play Ash Barrens, evoke Soul on 4. So this actually worked out. Turn 2 Counterspell, turn 3 Renewal, turn 4 evoke Soul of Migration. We're at 16, but we're going to have a 2/4 flying and 4/1/1 flyings next turn, which might just be enough. It may not be, especially if they have like a Savage Swipe on the Soul, but even then we have 4 birds to trade with their other stuff. I'm interested in what they're going to play here. Maybe like a River Boa. We got this. Are they going to play the 1/1 Hexproof Ledgewalker? Yeah. Okay. It's not that good against Soul. If they put an enchantment on it, we can answer that. So looking good. Journey to Nowhere. Nice. We can bounce the Ash Barrens with the bounce land. All right. Can they contend with this board? Savage Swipe on our Soul next turn would be pretty annoying, but beatable. Especially with Journey and Dawnbringer Cleric here. Okay. Just Hunger. Oh, and it triggered Morbid. That's so annoying. On the Hexproof creature, we gotta put a bunch of creatures in front of this if we can. Nothing we can do about that. Maybe if they don't kill Soul, we don't want to throw it in front of the Ledgewalker because we could draw additional renewals or ephemerates, and then we need the Soul of Migration in play. So I'll probably just take 4 from Ledgewalker or chump it here. Yeah, it is really interesting how Angelic Renewal can dodge the Graveyard Hate, and it matters a lot because a lot of times they go pop Relic and then you just say no to Renewal, and there's no chance for them, if you say yes, for them to pop Relic. Once you say yes, it happens. So it's pretty cool. Opponent is in the tank. They have 4 cards in hand. Let's think about what they could have. I mean, obviously they can have Vines. I feel like if they had Savage Swipe, they would snap off Savage Swipe, Nettle Sentinel, and Soul Migration right now. So I think we can eliminate Savage Swipe most likely, unless they're still in the tank about an entire line. If they had Rancor, they would probably slam that as well. If they had Elephant Guide, they could be considering where do I want to put Elephant Guide to be most effective. So that could be a card they have. They can obviously have lands and or more creatures. Maybe another Ledgewalker, maybe another Nest Invader. It's kind of hard to predict exactly what they have right now. Again, I'm just kind of annoyed because who knows what we would have played against if we had been able to win the last match. It just sucks. I'm more annoyed than I thought I would be. Okay, they did have a Nest Invader, so they probably just have 2 more creatures and lands. Spell. Non-spell. They didn't attack with anything. That's a good sign for us. So I think the line is play Journey to Nowhere, I guess, on Nest Invader. Maybe they Vines it, sure. And then just play Chancery, bounce Ash Barrens, pass the turn. They're F6'd. So that means they don't have Vines 100%. They didn't attack last turn. They don't have Savage Swipe. They don't have Vines. They probably have land, creature or nothing in hand, or land. Do I want to attack with like one bird? I think no. Just don't want to attack. Want to just win the longer game here. We're still at 16. Yeah, they don't have anything. Let's cycle. Let's get another plains, actually. This is close. Brainstorm. Now I wish I would save my shuffle. In fact, I was thinking about it, but let's brainstorm. There's another renewal. That's very good. And 2 preordains. So I don't need all these lands. They're not bad, but I think I'd rather have more spells. So I can put back land. I want all these spells for sure. Let's preordain. Bottom. There's a bounce land. That's really nice. Now I can preordain and still renewal and bounce land. Oh yeah. Do I want to last breath this turn? I want to renewal this turn. Let's just go top, play renewal, play chancery, bounce plains, and then pass. Now I can attack. Should I just attack with 1? I'm gonna go for no attack. One more turn, no attack. Again, I think I can win the long game. Honesty Jones, love to hear that. Thank you so much for saying that. I love to hear stuff like that. Like, if my channel can bring somebody back when they haven't played, if they're getting excited about Magic again, I love it. So thank you so much. That's my favorite thing to do with content creation, is have people excited to play, have people pick up my decks and play them, do well. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Opponent is on their upkeep paused. It's not us with a pause, it's them with a pause. This deck has been so much better than I expected it to be. So we're drawing Last Breath next turn, which is a good draw. And they concede the game. Upkeep, tank, draw card, concede. Whew! Let's go. We got this. Stompy has to mulligan a lot. They're going to mulligan on the draw here. We got this. We got gut shots. Let's not mulligan. Think about sideboarding. I like sideboarding out all these 4-drops because they're just pretty clunky. We want to be playing like these on turns 3 and 4. Do we want to change anything? Yeah, Revoke might be bad. I haven't sided in Revoke before, but Revoke deals with Rancor really well, where nothing else we have really deals with Rancor that well. Negate is 2 mana. We have 4 counters already, and it doesn't counter creatures. I don't think I like Negate. I guess Negate counters Rancor. Like, we'd have to side out Cantrip. I guess we can side out Dispel, because Dispel is 1 mana. It's just so much better. I think Seagate Oracle's good. I like having 1 Archaeomancer. I don't want to side out any Evokes. Negate does counter 1/3 of their deck. That's true. Dispel just counters. It doesn't. Dispel doesn't even counter Savage Swipe. All right. Let's go with the clunky card. Dispel only counters Vines and Hunger. Do I want this Revoke? Negate maybe is good. Revoke only deals with like a resolved Rancor. It's not bad. Revoke might come in clutch. Submit. The Dispel being 1 mana can be huge. Alright, I'm going to keep this. They mulligan to 6. They snap mulliganed. They mulligan to 5. Exactly. I think that's why having the 1 revoke is nice. Okay, they snap kept 5. And they're playing pretty fast here. Okay. Angelic Renewal. Okay. They're going to attack for 2, play a 2-drop. We can gut shot a River Boa, which is really nice if they play it. And Nest Invader. Straws, 5 cards. They only have 2 cards left in hand. Okay. Do I Brainstorm or do I just Ash Barrens? Ash Barrens Plains play Renewal is pretty tempting. I think I'm going to do that. I know we take damage, but getting the Plains right now I think is good. We can Brainstorm later. Draw Journey to Nowhere or Last Breath would be decent. Land is great. Now we can evoke Mully D on 3 after Renewal. Take some damage here. They only have 2 cards. We're going to draw 4 next turn. We got this. We got this. If they have like an insane power spike here, it's going to be rough. This looks like Elephant Guide. That's beatable. That's beatable. So we take 7. We go to 11. Another Renewal. All right, let's just draw 4. Soul of Migration, nice. Where's the Journey to Nowheres? Dawnbringer Cleric, there we go. Probably gonna have to take another hit here. Gonna try to trade for Nettle. We have to discard a bunch of cards. We didn't draw any lands. To discard 2. We don't have Wait to Dinner in the deck anymore. I think I'm discarding Brainstorm. Thank you for following. Awesome. This is an intense spot. I could discard Brainstorm Renewal. I don't know if I have time for double Renewal here. Everything else seems decent. That's a tough decision there. Okay, well, this is going to get gut-shotted. Savage Swipe. We're there. We're taking 9. Now we can't even gut-shot. Fuck. I think we're just going to die now. This 5 was just too fast from them. So we go to 2. We needed to be able to chump there. We also need to draw land. All right, they untap, land, pass. Man. So Preordain is the play. It's all we can do. There's a land. So if I Dawnbringer Cleric, gain 2 life, chump, take 3, go to 1. Or alternatively, Dawnbringer Cleric, blow up Elephant Guide, stay at 2, and then we're dead. I have to just go Dawnbringer, gain 2. It's the only way to survive, potentially. Preordain. Tranquil Cove, Ephemerate. Neither of these does it. I have to chump with it with Cleric though. These don't do it. We could evoke Soul of Migration double chump next turn. That could be enough. Bottom, bottom. Looks like they were F6'd. Okay, we might not be dead. Chump. We're at 1. Ledgewalker. So planes off the top. We don't die. We only have 1 planes left in the deck though. Damn. Just not quite enough. Damn. Died to Stompy again. GG's. So close, so close. What if we had kept the Tranquil Cove? Then we could go to 2 this turn, evoke, and then we still die. Damn. GG, Super Cow. 3 and 2 now, unfortunate. Let's go 6th and final round. Probably can't make it. If we win the next one, maybe, but we'll try. All right, welcome to round 6. Hopefully we can win this and sneak into the top 8 somehow. Logan to 6. Let's keep. Opponent kept 7. We're against combo 11408, and we'll see what they're on. Stompy again? Or is it elves? Oh no, not like this. I think I need to Terramorphic, get Island, and then leave up counter on 2. I can Brainstorm, shuffle 1 card away. I think I like the Terramorphic line. Just wait on the Brainstorm. It's gonna suck if we 3-0 into 0-3 here. Oh no, is it elves? Stompy. Still gonna be tough. We're on the draw. We don't have the Stonehorns. Man, I should have put the Stonehorns in the deck. Didn't think there'd be this much Stompy. I feel like this deck gets crushed by UB Fae. Okay, we're taking 5. Gonna counter anything. We really needed to play here. Let me beat Stompy 1 time. Counterspell because we can. Don't love playing a Palace Sentinels, letting them take the Monarch. That does not seem good. And they hunger. They sack, hunger, attack. Jeez. Brainstorm. What is with this lag? Jeez. I think we just are like 100% dead here. He's on the bottom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put us to 3. Yeah, I'm just not sure what else we can have. Just too fast. Damn. Maybe Stompy's a bad matchup for us. I don't think it's that bad. I think we've been getting kind of on like the lower side of variance here in these matchups, but maybe it's not great. I mean, we're definitely dead this game. Okay. That was a hell of a draw from them. We got to win the next 2. My Stompy opponents also have never led on like early Quirions when I've had the gut shots. I think we also do want Holy Light. So I think we decided we want all of these. And I think we can cut like infinite 4-drops. I think this is what we did last time. This looks reasonable, right? Same sideboard plan as the last Stompy. Have one revoke. I think it's got to be good. All right, let's jam. I don't think you have the luxury to play Rancor. How could a Hydroblast be playable? Play first. Oh man. I don't know about this hand. We have 2 removal spells, but only 1 land. I just need to mulligan. All right, we'll keep this. This hand's kind of sketchy. Hopefully Gut Shot's good. Can put back Soul of Migration just because it's like the slowest card by far. Could also put back Ephemerate. Ephemerate's pretty slow also, and then I have turn 3, turn 4. All right, I'm not sure about this, but I think this is a keep. Opponent's on 7? Gross. Why do you like Hydroblast? They have just for Burning Tree Emissary? I don't think that's good. Maybe it's fine, but I think that's just a little bit too narrow. Okay, we're gonna Divination next turn. They have second land. Nest Invader. Like, am I supposed to gut shot this right now? I don't know. Doesn't feel good. Maybe they try to put a Rancor on it or something. Just not going to. It's a lot of Soul of Migrations. There's Renewal. Okay. Hope they just try to Rancor on Eldrazi spawn right now while we're tapped out. Do it. Do it. Playing Nest Invader. Okay. No hunger 1 time. Attack for 2. Okay, this is beatable. Oh, they have hunger. Okay. Now it gets a lot tougher. And Skargan 2/2. Okay. We have no removal. Journey off the top. Nice. Now we can't play Renewal if we do, but we need to journey this. I think it's not close, actually. That saves us so much damage. Let's get another Plains. Journey their 5/5. And then we're only getting hit for 4. We could always evoke Soul of Migration next turn if we have to. Maybe we draw another 2-mana play. So they have 4 power. They're hitting us to 11. Just try to like equip your spawn. They're gonna do that, right? Yeah. Okay. So now I just gut shot. They can sack it for mana, but now it's just 1 colorless. So I like waiting on the gut shot like we did. They can hit for 4 down to 9. It's gonna be close here. We have 1 revoke. They have double longbow. We can start equipping those. Ephemerate. Damn, so close. A Rockaghoul. So if I just evoke Soul, it's not even good. I'm gonna lose. Damn. Looks like it's gonna be a 3-0 into 0-3. Manowar in the side is actually interesting. Or even in the main deck. It just seems like it's too clunky though. I don't think that's as playable of a card anymore. Rancor. Getting hit down to 3 and they have double longbow. It's just not good. Yeah, Aether Snipe is more reasonable. Triple longbow. Wow, that's a lot of longbows. Untap land. They can only equip once. We could still get out of this, but it's not looking good. Do I get greedy and preordain for untap land? Because then next turn I can soul ephemerate. Maybe they can't ping this down. It's just not looking good. Uh-oh, not like this. All right. GG's. I think we just need Stonehorn Dignitary for this matchup. Damn. Feels bad. 3-0 into 0-3 after losing round 4 to the Miscreant bug. At least it doesn't cost me anything, and I guess, are we likely to still top 32? I think we are, but damn, brutal. Brutal. Okay, let's go to the list. So again, we made some changes. I'm not sure if I made the changes live when I was like recording with YouTube. But I think I would cut the Seagate Oracle for the Stonehorn Dignitary and cut the Negate for a second Stonehorn. I think we just need it. Yeah, I could have just evoked Soul of Migration. I thought if I did that, I would probably still lose because I needed a land. So if I preordained to untap land, then I go evoke Soul of Migration. Sure, same play. But now I have 5 mana. Then next turn I can Soul of Migration Ephemerate and then maybe win somehow. I mean, I know they had those pingers. I mean, I think I was dead no matter what. I think we just didn't draw a removal and we died to Stompy again. I'm 0-3 in the last matches against Stompy, so we definitely need something. So I think Stonehorn Dignitary is what you need for those matchups. Maybe even one more. Like, maybe just having a ton of Stonehorns is where you want to be in the meta. Like, cut the Holy Light and just be back on the Stonehorn plan. Have the gut shots for Fae. I actually would even do this. Just go back to even 1 Stonehorn main, 2 side. This seems good. So I think I'm gonna probably end the recording here. I think we might be top 32. I'm not sure, but we definitely aren't gonna top 8 now. Brutal end here. But let's end at least this recording. I may play another game or two. Or start a vintage cube draft or something. That sounds good. But thanks everyone for watching on YouTube, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go follow me there and really appreciate any support. Thank you so much. Till next time. Peace.